Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today it's kind of dreary here in Seoul. It's the sun's out right now. The sun's out. It's cold. It's really cold outside. Yesterday it got into the 30s. Let's see. Never mind, it's in the 50s. My bad. And so speaking of Korea, really quickly, you guys probably heard or saw that Donald Trump came to Korea. That was interesting. Didn't go see him. I didn't get to see when he showed up. But let's really quickly take a look at his tweet. Oh my goodness. Someone has to look at his tweets. Someone has to look at them before he sends them, but whatever, you know. That's scary. Big words from a president. So today, as you guys noticed, I'm kind of starting a series sort of called How to Korean Exchange Student, where I'm kind of going to be covering topics and different things that I think you should know as you decide to come here to Korea, things that would be useful to you, and little tips and tricks and things that I found out as I've spent so far 3 months here in Korea. So today specifically what we're going to be talking about is Prepaid Sims mainly, and then there's also going to be like a small thing about TownUs, which is a group buying company that Sogang uses for us exchange students and other students to buy things through them so that we can use them here at school. These videos are not going to have any particular order. I'm not doing them in like a series, sort of like this and then this and then this. It's just kind of whatever comes up in my head and whatever I think that I should talk about, and whatever I have information on at the time. These videos should hopefully be fairly short. You know, hopefully this one doesn't go too long. It might go a little bit longer, but they shouldn't be too long. But like I said, starting today, we're going to be talking about Prepaid Sims and TownUs. So to start off, for those of you that don't know what Prepaid Sims are, they're essentially, you can think of them like a gift card, almost. You put money onto a gift card, you use it. Once you've run out of money, you run out of money. So you need to put more money on it in order to be able to use it more. It's exactly what a prepaid sim is. You pay money for it, puts money onto the prepaid sim, then you use that money through text messages, data, daily or monthly charges, and other stuff like that. Once you've used up all of that data, you then have to recharge it or fill it up, top it up, and then you can use it again. So that's a quick rundown about Prepaid Sims. Now, for Prepaid Sims, for people that are only going to be spending a semester, such as myself here in Korea, Prepaid Sims are going to be what you're going to want to go with, just because you're not here long enough to get a data plan with a company, because most of those you have to at least sign up with them for a year, and obviously you're not going to be here for that long. For people that are here for a year though, those kind of plans are definitely something to look into, because they can offer more tailored, or offer plans more tailored to what you're looking for, so such as more data, less voice, you know. But you can also get some of these things for cheaper prices than what you could get with a prepaid sim. Prepaid sims aren't extremely inexpensive, but they're not expensive either. So you kind of have to look at that yourself and kind of guesstimate which one you think's better for you. Now, one thing to consider if you are going to be here for a year, a prepaid sim might be good for you, just because if you don't use data all that often, if you're always on Wi-Fi, you know, you don't check Instagram all the time, or Facebook, or sync account messages all the time, or Snapchat, you're not going to be using a ton of data. So you're not going to be using your money essentially all the time, and you're not going to run your sim dry. So if you can make 20,000 won last over a month on a prepaid sim, then I say a prepaid sim is probably your best way to go. I can normally make 20,000 won when I put that on my prepaid sim. I can make that last about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 if I'm pretty good. But I also use it quite often. I Snapchat quite often. I sync account messages all the time. I'm sending text messages. I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at Instagram, I'm getting updates. So I use data quite frequently. Now, you can get SIM cards anywhere here in Korea. The best place to get it is definitely at the network stores. So at KT, at SKT, at Ole, go into their stores and ask about a prepaid sim. But I got mine through KT, and I got that through the group buying company that I mentioned earlier, TownUs. Now, this will be my part where I talk about TownUs really quickly. TownUs is a group buying, I don't know if they're a group buying company, but at least for what we use them for, they were a group buying company. Sogang sent us a message. They said, hey, these guys are wanting to do a group buying thing where all of you students can buy through them, and that they can get these items for a discounted price. So for example, they were selling bedding sets, which had a comforter, a blanket, and a pillow, a prepaid SIM card, bathroom things. I can't think of these words right now. Bathroom commodities, that's the word I'm looking for. They were selling a lot of these things in bundles and different stuff, and you could buy these bundles and it would give you everything that you would need, and also everything that was accepted by the school. They wouldn't sell you anything that wasn't allowed to be in your room. Through TownUs, I purchased a prepaid SIM card and the bedding set. So the bedding set was, you can't see it on my bed, I would show you. I'm using the comforter and the sheet right now as actually material for me to lay on. I'm actually not using them as a blanket because in the summer, they let you have the AC. I don't need more than a sheet. In the winter, the room actually gets quite warm because they turn off the fan, so you can't use the fan. And the only way to get the room cold is to open the window, and I only crack it a little bit, so the room stays cool, if not warm. So I only need a sheet. But I got the bedding set and I got the prepaid sim. The prepaid sim was through KT, and I just showed up, gave them my passport and the money that I owed them for the purchases, and then they handed me the SIM card. They put it into my phone, and I grabbed my blankets and other stuff, and then I took them to my room. Super simple, and it's actually a better price than what you can get just generally otherwise. The prepaid sim was a little bit discounted. It wasn't immensely discounted, so it wasn't a huge deal, but it was just nice not to have to go to a store and deal with the workers there and get a prepaid sim through them. It was a lot easier for me to just purchase it online, pick it up from the TownUs people when they came to campus. And that was like the first day I got here. So the first day I got here, I landed late, so I wasn't able to make it to the TownUs stuff, but the next day I went during the day and I picked up my bedding and my prepaid sim. And then, oh, this thing has been on the whole time. That's probably made a lot of sound. I'm really sorry. What was I saying? Oh, also through TownUs, when I bought the prepaid sim and the bedding kit together, they actually gave me a T-Money card, a really nice T-Money card, which I can show you right now. Get a good look at that. Yeah, so it teaches you how to say 안녕하세요 on there. I probably should have showed that. I probably won't show the back of my card, just like I did. I don't think it matters, but T-Money cards are fantastic. This is going to be in another video I'm going to talk about. T-Money cards are fantastic, but this one has special benefits on it. It can get you discounts at certain places, but I've never actually used them because I never took the time to read the little brochure that they gave me to tell me what the discounts were and where they were. So yeah, that's TownUs. Super simple group buying thing for the college. It's great for international students. I definitely say take advantage of it. The bedding set was cheaper than what I could have bought normally, and it's actually really useful. Pro tip: oftentimes people will, oftentimes when people come to Korea or other stuff, they buy things that they can't take home. For example, the bedding and other stuff like that. So they donate it to Sogang, and Sogang donates it back to you. Whenever you first get here, keep that in mind when you're buying stuff, because when you get here, you can take free used comforters, blankets, pillows, and most of these comforters, blankets, and pillows are all from the TownUs group buying thing that people just use throughout the year or barely used. In my case, I'm not even touching mine with my body. A sheet is over the top of it. Like if you saw my bed, I'll show you. It's underneath my actual bed. It's underneath the bed sheet there, the fitted sheet. And so, you know, keep that in mind whenever you when you buy, because you may not have to buy bedding. If you're okay with using this used stuff, get that. I suggest getting the bedding set. I suggest to get the bedding set and then take the free blankets and put them underneath your fitted sheet. That way it gives you some more layers and it's a little more comfortable. Pro tip. Let me go back to the prepaid Sims to round out this video, and then I guess I'll finish it there. The next thing you need to know about prepaid Sims is how to top them up and how to put money on them. And this was something that was kind of confusing to me at first, because they give you, sorry, I've got a lot of food in here. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get that because I don't know where it is right now. Oh. Either way, they gave you a little sheet that would explain kind of how to top up your SIM card and how to put money on it. You essentially have two different ways to put in money onto your prepaid card. So the first way is through the KTM mobile app. Once you get the little TownUs thing, it'll show you what to look for, and you can download that off the App Store. That's easy if you have a Korean debit card, credit card, whatever else, which you can get one if you sign up through the bank here at Sogang. You can get one of those. I didn't personally sign up for one, so the KTM mobile app doesn't really work for me because it doesn't accept international cards. For me, the second way is what works the best. The second way is you go to a convenience store. They don't have prepaid like cards. I was thinking they had cards that you buy, and then you scratch off the back and you put that pin in. Okay, so my roommate just came in out of nowhere. So what you need to do in order to top up at a convenience store is walk in, ask them for a SIM card recharge. Then they're gonna ask you how much do you want to put on it. You hand them the amount that you want to put onto it. I normally put 20,000 won. They'll ask you to put in your phone number. You'll type it in. They'll say, "Is this your phone number?" You hit yes. This is my phone number. And then they'll do one of two things. You'll get a receipt, but you will either receive a text message on your phone saying that your card has been recharged. It'll say it in Korean, but you'll see a text message that says, 20,000 wons now in your account and stuff like that. If you put it in Google Translate, it'll tell you exactly what it says. If you don't receive that text message within 5 minutes, hold on to that receipt for sure, because there's a number you have to call and then put in that PIN number, and then it'll put the money on your account. So sometimes the people at the gas station can put it through and it'll automatically go in your account. Sometimes they give you a PIN number. So, whatever. The two numbers that are most useful for the prepaid Sims are going to be on screen now. Let's see, hold on. I gotta look up the numbers really quickly, because I don't ever remember them. Let me call it and find out. Yeah, I was wrong, obviously. Okay, so 080, so the 080 012 0114, that number is so that you can check your balance. In which, let's see how much I have on mine right now, because since I called it, it'll send it to me anyways. So I have 18,000 on there right now. Come on, zoom in. I actually broke my phone not too long ago. The 080 013 number is the number that you call to put in that PIN code that you get off the receipt. That's the number you call. You're going to call it. It's going to say enter the PIN code. You type it in, and then it's going to say thank you. It's going to end the call, and then you'll get the text message saying that your account has been updated. But other than that, that's all I had to say about these. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope that it's helpful for you, to say the least. If you guys have any other questions about prepaid SIM cards or any questions about the TownUs, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Any comments, any ideas, anything that you want for me to do. If you have anything you want me to do for the next video, in particular, such as packing, things to bring to Korea, things to do in Korea, whatever you might want me to make a video about, leave it in the comments. That way I can use that as a guide for, okay, people want to hear about this, I'll make that video sooner than later. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.